Hello everyone, this is Lemon from Lemorange. In today's episode, we'll be playing NieR.
We play as a middle-aged man called NieR, a warrior and a father to a young girl called Yona, who succumbed to a potent illness called the Black Scroll. The story follows NieR travelling all over the world and defeating enemies in hopes to find a cure to the illness. There are a few notable side characters like Grimoire, Wise, and Kane who have important parts in the quest to find the cure. The game features. NieR is a game that has a less than modern saving system, where you have to visit mailboxes around the world to manually save. The automatic save feature is fairly irregular, so saving often is a must. As the game has a difficulty level of easy, normal and hard, we decided to play on normal. Dying in NieR reloads your previous save, which could have been hours ago, so dying is a very serious punishment. In this game you will see us defeating monsters and bosses, solving puzzles and generally having fun. The game also showcases a very peaceful soundtrack and good to great graphics. So the starter mission seems to be a giant tutorial that showcases the player the magic and the combat that we witness throughout the game. Our main mission is to attack and defeat enemies known as Shades, who have a really unique appearance for a game character. The plot. The story is that an enemy known as the Black Book plagues the world, and there is a White Book which can cleanse it. When you find the White Book, you find out that it is missing many pages, so you are required to find them. And the missing pages are objects called verses, like a nursery rhyme in a sense. The verses can counteract the illness Black Scroll. NieR gameplay. So here we're showcasing a fairly simple drag and drop puzzle. Later in the game the puzzles actually get quite intense and a slight mistake calls for an instant restart.
So after travelling around NieR for a little while, we head back to the village from where we came, and we discover that Yona has been wandering off.
We meet our favourite companion, Wise. He's a very irritable man that has an amazing sense of humour, as you will see throughout our video series. This is the White Book referred to earlier in our video, pretty much the good guy, though he often acts like an anti-hero.
Stop! For the love of all that is...
Then move! Yona!
By the heavens! I have never been treated in such a manner. I am a being of incalculable importance, and yet you approach me as a common cockroach.
Upon finding Wise, we stumble upon our first major boss, who happens to be brothers in arms. These armoured warriors prove to be very intimidating, though in the end, they all must fall before the lemon.
But seriously, how cool are these guys?
So upon defeating the boss, we rescue Yona and take her back to our village for rest. Then we set out on a new quest to a new area, called the Eyrie. This place is built in a deep chasm and is only supported by these tiny foundations. The person who designed this place must be very clever or just simply bonkers. There's a particular quest in this area that requires you to not do any extreme movements such as rolling, jumping, attacking or being attacked, else the contents of the package which you have to deliver to the mayor of the town is destroyed. It's generally a very frustrating quest, but we kind of managed to do it in one attempt, so luck was on our side. And naturally, the mayor wasn't very grateful for our help. Generally, most of the people in this village are quite rude, to be honest.
So here is the verses that I was referring to previously in the episode. As you can tell, it provides a physical strength bonus of plus 2%. Most verses have similar attributes and are quite effective when applying them to armor and weapons throughout the game.
After leaving the area, we discover our next companion, Kane.
Nice flowers.
Those are lunatiers. Legend.
That's the
An
flower.
extremely interesting character to say the least. He's such a badass you couldn't even be bothered putting on decent clothes before going into battle.
Quite the outfit.
And of course, being a Japanese game, they often showcase several body features specifically on Kane. Now I'll give you two guesses as to what. Now Kane and Wise together make for some interesting dialogue. These two often argue throughout the game and most of the discussions are very amusing to say the least. The only other time I can think of companions talking like this is a game called Dragon Age. You have up to 3 companions in that game and they generally just trash talk each other throughout the entire game as you're doing quests, which is pretty cool. Pretty much the same thing in NieR. So after meeting Kane and fighting with her for whatever reason she felt like giving this time, we are ambushed by a massive monster. And honestly, what the hell is that flapping around underneath its head?
There's another quest in this game which requires you to kill a big boar. Now you might think that's quite easy, but as you can tell here, it attacks me once and I take half my health as damage. So I leave that for later when I become significantly more powerful.
Kane and the weird monster aside, we move on to our next area, Seafront, which we kind of had a little bit of trouble trying to find, and we took a massive detour, and we decided to kill some particular nasty spiders on the way, before we finally arrived at our destination. And upon arriving here, it came to me that this would be a perfect spot to finish off episode 1 of NieR. So we hope you enjoyed our commentary, and if you did, give us a like and subscribe. Every tiny thing helps us to grow our channel. Leave a comment too. We encourage you to discuss what you feel about our video or the game. Thanks for watching. Lemon out.